Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. So I have my glasses on tonight so I can actually see what's going on. Hey, Aiden, how are you? Thanks for joining me here. So in a couple minutes, I'm going to start previewing the books. Ooh, Ollie's angry. Hi, Ollie. That's the puppy. I hope y'all can see me okay. I am going to preview a couple books. And hey, Darth's Epic Games. I'm going to preview a couple books, and those will be the books that we'll be talking about. So on Thursday nights, what I'll be doing is previewing a couple books, and then so like next Thursday, we'll actually talk about the books next week that I previewed, and then I will preview a couple more books that we'll talk about the next week. So, hey, Haley, how are you, dear? Oh, sweet girl. Oh, I made a video about Haley and her mama's interaction like 6 months ago. So yeah, we don't want, hold up. So, anyway, we're going to get started kind of previewing a couple books. And again, if you want to join me on Thursday nights, we're doing book club. So we'll be discussing the books, and we'll be talking about it in the chat. And then Saturdays, I will continue my, my like crafts and cooking. And then y'all, we're live over on YouTube. Hit it. Anyway, and then yeah, I'll be doing that on Saturdays, but this Saturday it's at 8 p.m. But after that, it'll be in the afternoon. So the schedule coming up is Tuesday night, I'll be doing children's stories and lullabies. Thursday night will be book club, and Saturday will be crafts and cooking. Hi, Ava loves you. Hi, Alyssa. I know it's Christmas Eve. Hi, Taylor. Anyway, so what time is it?
7:57.
7:57. Almost time to get started. So know that when I'm kind of previewing the books, I may not be like engaged with you guys as much, but we'll get there. And I know it's crazy. You'll find me here. And there's no reason here can't be a positive, loving environment as well. So I just, you can go back and watch the others. But anyway, okay, y'all. So basically, oh, hugs to you, Maddie. Hugs to you. Okay, let's just get started. Oh, Ollie's mad. So the first two books that I have picked for book club are Savage Messiah, How Dr. Jordan Peterson is Saving Western Civilization. This is a biography, which means somebody else wrote it about somebody else's life. In other words, Jim Proser, I think that's how you say his name, wrote it about Jordan Peterson. Now, had Jordan Peterson written it himself, it would be an autobiography, meaning self-written, but somebody else wrote this about him. And then I've picked what is Barnes & Noble calls their book of the year. It's called World of Wonders. This is a memoir and about nature. Now, the distinction here is that, you know, a biography or an autobiography, we expect to be based on fact. A memoir, we sort of allow the memoirist to shape their memories into either a story or an impression or something like that. So there's a difference. We shouldn't expect the memoirist to be as, they don't have to hold as true to fact, because it's sort of like this line between fact and fiction there's a little more grace here. But when we read biographies or autobiographies, we sort of expect them to hold true to you know, the facts as they are. So let's start with Savage Messiah, How Dr. Jordan Peterson is Changing Western Civilization. What I want to tell you about this book is I picked this because Jordan Peterson has millions of views on his videos on YouTube. And if you have not seen one of his YouTube videos, you absolutely need to. I just recently discovered him. I had no idea that this psychologist was out there telling us all these things about how we should live our lives. And a lot of his stances are controversial. So I'm not going to get into his politics. What I'm going to do is review this book in terms of what it does as a biography. I think this is a pretty strong biography. You should read it if you're interested in backgrounds of basically how our lives shape us into what we do and how we serve others. So I'm telling you, next week, we'll be talking about this book. We can talk about anything you want to about it, the politics that are in it, how it's done, how it's set up. But in terms of a biography, I think it does an excellent job in painting a picture of who Jordan Peterson really is, what he's done in his life that shaped him to change the world or try to change the world in the ways that he has. So I'm suggesting next week you join me on Thursday night, pick up this book. You can order it on Amazon, get it in a bookstore. I would pick up this book and read it by Thursday. And you can come in and we can talk about what's going on in this book, Savage Messiah. See if you even think it holds true to the name. So we'll move on to the next book. I'm new here. What are we talking about? Oh, so tonight we're doing, I'm previewing every Thursday night will be book club here. I've just started doing book talks here. So this is our first night. So I'm previewing the first two books we're going to talk about next week. So that's it. And then we're going to do some like Christmas Eve sort of stories and stuff. And we'll have some fun in the chat. Got it? The TikTok is MONW0102. All right, are you guys ready for this one? So this one I'm going to preview a little more in depth because I can kind of do that with a memoir. Now, this is Barnes & Noble's Book of the Year, and it's World of Wonders by Amy, and I'm not even going to say this last name, all right? But it is a memoir, and it says memoir nature in the sort of description of it. But when I saw this book sitting on the table in Barnes & Noble, I first went, yeah, no, I don't want to read this. Why? Because it sort of seemed too like Victorian for me almost. Like it was like too frou-frou-y, and I don't necessarily like to pick up frou-frou-y books. But I thought, if it's the Barnes & Noble Book of the Year, maybe I'll pick it up. And that's how, you sort of sell things. So World of Wonders. Now, I'm going to tell you that it is a sort of poetic read. In other words, it almost reads like a book of poetry because I don't feel like you have to read every single essay in here in order to kind of get the gist of what she's saying. So as I preview this for next week, I'm interested in what you all thought of the overall impression. Like, what did you leave searching for or like having answered or having an impression of once you finish the book, even perusing it, even reading part of it? This is an easy book that you could pick up. You could read pieces of it. I'm going to admit I haven't read every single word because there are parts of it that just kind of didn't, appeal to me. But I did read most of it. And I read, of course, the final essay. So World of Wonder, again, it's a memoir, World of Wonders. It's a memoir. I think that there's something in here that might appeal to you. The thing that caught me, the reason I did buy it is because in praise of fireflies, and there's other things listed, I can tell you from my childhood that one of the most important things I remember doing in the summers was catching fireflies. And I thought, if she's going to write about fireflies, surely I can pick it up, and maybe it is. And people say this book is about to shake the earth. I don't know that it shakes the earth, but not a bad book for book club. Now, obviously, then the first two books are a biography and a memoir. We're going to be doing books from different genres or different categories, but in doing book club like this, we'll be able to I'll kind of help you talk through the different types of literature that there is out there, different things that you can read. Because if there's one thing I think we should do in a Western civilization is read as much as possible. We allow ourselves to be taken in by sound bites far too often, and we don't allow ourselves to sort of sink into a good book and really feel what it's like to read on our own and make our own impressions of the world. We allow other people to tell us what to think and what to believe far too often. So that is your little book preview for next week. Now, I think after we do our discussion next week, I'll be able to do a review of those books, and I'll preview some other texts that we're going to do. So I just kind of want to get us started tonight. Now I'm going to go back to your chat. Hey, here from TikTok. Hi, y'all. How much does it cost to get those books? You know what? I didn't even look up this one on the back says $25. These are hardcovers, so they're a little more expensive. I won't always pick expensive books. This one says US $28.99. I bet you can get them a lot cheaper from Amazon. Brian, would you look that up for me? My hubs is going to look up how much these are online. That's an excellent question and something that I should have prepared for you. We have our normal moms, and she's OG TikTok mom. Yes. So, okay, we're here on Christmas Eve, and I thought some of you might like to, I don't know, have a little bit of cheer in your lives, hang out a little bit. And I know it's Christmas Eve, so I don't expect too many people to be on here. Dang it. But I have, when I sit down to hang out, I have my cow cup. I have some decaf coffee in here tonight. And I'm just going to tell you, I love Santa hats at Christmas. They make me really happy. So I like to wear them at Christmas time. Oh, they might have it for a digital download too. You can check that out. So this, I'm going to share with you what makes me sort of enjoy Christmas when I'm missing people. Because we're going to try to keep this, as positive as we can as we sort of share some time together this Christmas Eve. My grandma made this Afghan in the early 1980s. She would have been in her 80s in the early 1980s. And she used to tell me that it took over 100 hours to crochet an Afghan. And when I first got this Afghan, I thought, okay, I'm never going to use this, whatever. But it's just so like, who wants bright red and white, like all over their house the whole rest of the year? They don't. And I'm not much of a keeper, but I'm going to tell you this Afghan, which is just makes me happy, reminds me of my grandma. And, there was something she always did for us at Christmas, which was show up with presents. And she was just this amazing, sweet, wonderful woman. So at Christmas time, when I'm feeling, like I want to be connected to my past, I get out grandma's Afghan. Yeah, grandma, there's one thing about my grandma I always knew. When I questioned whether or not my mom loved me, I never questioned whether my grandma loved me. And we always need people like that in our lives. So anyway, Hi, Emma. Did you come over from TikTok? If you want me to say your names, you can go over to Tube of the U. I'm live on YouTube if you want to know. So anyway, does anybody have anything they want to share, like Christmas stories that you have, like things you remember or questions you have about, Christmas traditions or anything like that? Anyone? So I know I did a preview on Instagram. I didn't say much. I was like, show up with a drum. We'll do some drum stuff later. Hey, Aisha. I bet it's Aisha, isn't it? Anyway, is there anything you guys want to? Hey, Maxi Taxi. That's funny. When I was at Girls State, somebody did like a maxi pad sort of campaign. Oh, it was Stay Free with Stacy. Stay Free maxi pads. She put Stay Free maxi pads all over herself and ran with the slogan Stay Free with Stacy. It was really, really crazy. But anyway, Christmas stories. Isha, is it pronounced Isha? Oh, Oak Valley. Yay. I'm sort of moving away from TikTok, and it's dramatic over there. And oh, yeah, you subbed on your other YouTube account. Thanks, Maxi Taxi. So Merry Christmas, Amira. Aisha, got it. Aisha. I think I knew a girl named Aisha that was Aisha. But anyway, okay. So on Christmas Eve, we lived out in the middle of nowhere, right? And I remember my sister and I, when I was really little, we would look out our upstairs bedroom window. And there was this light at the at this tower, and it was at the anhydrous plant. Do you guys know what anhydrous ammonia is? Anyway, they spray it on crops and stuff. But a couple miles from our house, there was this anhydrous ammonia plant, and there was a tower there. And at the top of this tower, there's a blinking red light. I did not know until years later that it was anhydrous ammonia plant, but or like substation or whatever. But every Christmas Eve, I would search out that window and look for Rudolph's nose, because I knew Rudolph's nose would be driving, that had that sleigh. And that was like something my sister and I did every Christmas Eve, was watch the light. And I could swear, like she would say to me when I was like 4 or 5 years old, the light's getting closer. Rudolph's getting closer. We got to go to bed. We got to go to bed. And, then I was older, I realized, oh, it was just the anhydrous ammonia plant, the red light. But it's amazing the narratives that we tell ourselves when we're little that, like sort of keep things alive for us, and the adults around us that help those narratives, those things that we believe as children that keep us going. How old is my sister? My sister's about 60. So she's about 10 years older than I was. So she was in on the game. Let's just say that. She has a daughter who tonight she got proposed to. So I have a niece who's, I think she's 26 or 7, maybe. She'll be getting married next summer, I think. But anyway, that's kind of Christmas to me. But Christmas time, I think the reason I'm live tonight is because I know there are a lot of Christmas Eves where I have felt like, I don't know, like I felt alone, Oh, thank you. Especially when the world seems happier and healthier, or, it seems at the holiday time, we're constantly comparing ourselves to how other people have it. And it just sort of feels like we're reminded of what we don't have. And Christmas for me, like, especially after I went through my divorce, I didn't always have my kids at Christmas. And so some years I had them, some years I didn't. And, that was a real big like change for me. And then especially because about the time I went through my divorce, both my parents died. And, I didn't have anywhere to go on Christmas Eve. And sometimes I feel like we need a place where we can feel like, we're not alone. It's going to be okay. We can wake up tomorrow. Yeah, it totally happens. I need to do a night. I need to do it like a TikTok talk, which would be a good thing to do, where on live streams, I give you guys advice about TikTok. Because you know what? I can help you out with that. I should do a TikTok advice live stream and tell you everything that I know about TikTok, how to do stuff, how to get your videos viral, all that kind of stuff. Because, you get these little snippets of how to do things on TikTok. But the truth is you need like a sit down, like, here, this is how you do it. Like TikTok, TED Talk. Exactly. Yeah, I saw that. It's true. It'd probably be a good thing. But any questions you do have? I mean, it's Christmas Eve. I'm just here to keep y'all company. So we can talk about anything you want to talk about. Questions, comments, concerns. Go over to YouTube Live. That's it. That's where you need to go. May you please do a Christmas video with your children? I'd be interested. Interesting. There are some things I don't film, or sometimes I don't. Do you know why? There are times in my life when I feel like my family doesn't need to feel like the things I do for them, the world needs to know. Like I keep some things private, like Thanksgiving. I didn't film all the stuff I made at Thanksgiving. I didn't film Thanksgiving stuff. I only filmed a couple little things, or recorded a couple little things when we were playing games that night. Because the truth is, I want my family not to feel like my online life is the focus of our lives. So we've already opened presents. We've already had, it's Christmas Eve, but, my son went to his dad's and my daughter's staying home tomorrow. But we did a party last night for my kids and their friends, and they sang karaoke and we did different things. But I just sort of feel like I don't want everybody in my life to feel like the only reason that they have to be on stage all the time. I don't want to violate their privacy. And people have often asked, why aren't your kids on your page? They don't want to be subjected to online life. They just don't. You have to make a new account to be on the For You page? No. We should do some Amber, Saturdays on YouTube. I do a YouTube live on Saturdays. You should go watch the other YouTube lives because there's some baking and cooking things there. What Christmas memory hits your heart the most? Oh, wow. Trying to think. Christmas memory that hits my heart the most? I don't know. There are some things that are so like poignant that like I get it that none of them are on the For You page. Sometimes you do have to restart your account if you've made just a ton of bad videos and they don't like you anymore. So, and that's kind of your account gets ranked, you know. And your account will hit the For You page the more and more followers you get, in theory. Meet Ollie. Hi, Ollie. It's my baby Ollie. He's a little turd. Ollie's a good guy though. You know, Christmas memory that hits my heart. Yeah. I'm telling you, I had a really bad Christmas, 1995. All right. Oh, he the new sweetheart. 1995, I had a really rough Christmas. I was dating a guy who broke up with me. I was listening to Sean Mullins, you know, Somebody's Crying. I was feeling bad about myself, and I saw my mom buying something in a store, and I was like, if you're buying that for me, you can put it back. So I was rude to her. I took it out on her. I just remember feeling really lonely. I was 20, I think 22 or 23 years old, 23 in 95. I just felt like life wasn't really going anywhere. I was in graduate school and getting my master's degree in English, and I don't know, I just felt, and my grandma was still alive, but she wasn't with us anymore. So I guess I was bitter that Christmas, and I was like, I don't ever think I'd get over the broken heart. You know, I never thought I'd recover from that broken heart ever. I just didn't. Christmas, I'm not doing anything. Brian's going to go hang out with his kids, and I'm just going to be here like trying to reclaim my life. This is Ollie. Brian giving the hard questions, right? I know. So do you guys have any questions about anything? I mean, I'm just here Christmas Eve to chat with you and hang out. Hi, Alina. You know, every heartbreak, every pain we have in life, they say that which does not kill us makes us stronger, but it is so true. If we just get through it, we gain more perspective. We become more empathetic to other people. Hi, this is Ollie. What are your Christmas traditions? So a lot of the traditions that I used to do with my own family, like with my, the family unit, like my mom and dad and my siblings, we used to always draw names and do things and decorate the tree. My traditions with my kids are different. When they were younger, I did a lot of, you know, we had some traditions and things, but anymore, the main thing I have to do on holidays is make homemade rolls and homemade cinnamon rolls. That's the thing. My kids just expect me to cook for them. The main thing I do is cook meals like my mother made for us. My mom says, hi, Merry Christmas. Hi, actually a simp. So, you know, like they're Christmas traditions, and I think traditions can change, you know, as your family adjusts and changes. I think when it's important to do some things that are the same, but as families change and we grow, it's okay to change traditions. We don't have to stay like completely set on one thing, you know. I think the most important thing that we do as a tradition is we play games together, we enjoy each other, we celebrate each other, and we stay positive, and we eat good food together. And, you know, it's just different than when I was little. Good home cooking is grounding. It is. What gifts did you buy your relatives if you did? I'm not much of a gift giver. We don't really, my daughter, I mean, I'm a great gift giver to her. Like I buy her good stuff, but I don't buy for a lot of people. My family just sort of, you know, once my parents passed away, we just didn't, you know, my siblings and stuff. And other people have like big family traditions where you give presents, but we sent Brian's parents, who are still alive, a treat in the mail. We sent them some flowery stuff. And then, like with my kids, always clothes. But okay, my son, he said, Mom, you got me the best gift. So this is something I would get for my son. I bought him this bar of soap. What did it say on it? Remember, it said it was made out of Old Milwaukee beer. But it was like this badass bar of soap or something. And he's like, oh my gosh, Mom, this is great. So things like that. Lucy, I don't know. I try to get gifts for people that I know they would love. Always pajamas. Every year, pajamas. Every year. I used to make pajamas. You got her pajamas. Oh, yeah. The biggest thing Lucy got for Christmas was actually not really a Christmas present. She got all A's this semester. And last semester, she struggled a little bit. We kind of talked about that and what was happening. She got all A's this semester. She got an A in college statistics, but those Dyson things they're like $600 or something. They're horribly expensive. That's what she got for getting all A's this semester. Merry Christmas! Oh, Ollie, quit biting. Could you give me a toy for him to chew on or something? No, you know what? I actually liked my account a lot better back when I had about 100 or 200,000 followers, which is sort of why I'm moving to YouTube. It's much less stressful. It's not, I wouldn't wish, I honestly liked my account better when it had 100 or 200,000 followers. There wasn't this pressure to post all the time. And TikTok lives were just more like this, just easier and less stressful. Cause you go over on TikTok and thousands of people, something like 700 people might join a live and you can't talk to anybody. What's the craziest or best gift you have ever gotten? Same for something you've given. The craziest or best gift I've ever gotten. Best gift. So when I was a second grader, I was 7 years old. My parents got me a toboggan for Christmas. Toboggan. Big old long toboggan. My brother Blake waxed it for me. We took both my grandmas out to a hill, put them onto the sled. We put my grandma Scott in the front because that was the worst spot. My grandma Pearl in the back because that was the second worst spot. Brett, Shelly, and I shoved in the middle. Went down this massive hill. My grandma Pearl fell off the back halfway down. My grandma Scott got to the end, turned around. She's covered in snow. It was the best Christmas present and the best, that was the best thing ever. I loved my toboggan so much. What about you guys? What's some of your favorite gifts? Something I've given. Give love at Christmas. Best gifts. I always wanted a Love Actually Christmas. Do you guys know what that means? So Love Actually is my favorite movie. If you've not seen Love Actually, go watch Love Actually. It's amazing. My favorite food, angel hair pasta. Yeah. Angel hair pasta. I actually probably started loving it after the movie Michael with John Travolta. But Love Actually is this, it's all these love stories, and I always wanted a Love Actually Christmas. Somebody to fall in love with me at Christmas, sweep me off my feet, and I don't have any chance of that ever happening now because I got married. I love you, Brian. Oh, cool, Caitlin. But yes, there's 11 of you who are sharing your Christmas Eve with me. Oh, you're so sweet. But honestly, do you guys have any comments, anything you want to know about TikTok or anything? I'm just, I was not going to do the live this Christmas Eve, and because I'd scheduled to start it on Thursdays, and then I realized, I don't know, it's 8:30 or something. I realized, oh my gosh, it's Christmas Eve. And I thought, no, you know what? There may be a few people that just want to be on here and hang out and have a safe place to chill out on Christmas Eve. If you have any major questions to answer about or ask about the world, go ahead, ask. Hi, y'all. I'm live over on YouTube. So if you want to talk to me, you can go there. Nobody has any questions? Well, Ollie, this guy is 3 months old, 3.5. Oh wait, Brian, give me the sweater I made for Ollie. I made Ollie a sweater a couple of days ago. It's pretty cute. Gotta show you the sweater I made Ollie. It's purple. I think he was chewing on it a little bit. Oh, so Ollie got a Christmas present. This is what Ollie got for Christmas. I made Ollie. Brian thinks I'm weird because this is what I got. Here's a little sweater for Ollie. He should be sleeping. So here's Ollie's Christmas sweater for Christmas. We've kind of already done Christmas. Brian's going to go hang out with his kids. There, Ollie, look at Ollie's cute. He looks like Liberace. Y'all know who Liberace is? Go look him up. Liberace was like this flamboyant pianist. Isn't Ollie cute in his little sweater I made him? How'd you go viral on TikTok? I probably made 50 videos before I ever went viral, but hot button topic helps. Decent lighting, like, there are all kinds of things. Bye, Daily Potato. Have a good Christmas Eve. Yeah. Who's my babies? You followed me at like 100,000. Yeah, Caitlin, it's way better back then. I'm so bored, my husband. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a lot of the deal is, listen, I'll be live Saturday to do like crafts and stuff. We're gonna make calzones and pie Saturday. Isn't it cute? I made it for him for Christmas, so he would be warm because it's cold outside. Christmas jokes? No, but I know a good Halloween joke. What kind of bees come out at Halloween? Boobies. That's my favorite joke. I don't know any good Christmas jokes. It was fun, but you get pressured to post. It's hard work. Yeah, it's just no fun. And you know what? I think you feel this pressure to like gain followers or, continue to post, this pressure. And then people like hate on you. Ooh, you haven't been on here. Oh, your videos are dying. Like, really? Like, you're often like at the whim of the algorithm, which you just never know from month to month if they're going to like you or not. Your goal is 20,000. You're still 11.1 on TikTok. Yeah, you can hit 20,000. I have a friend who I met like when they had like 1,000 followers. Now they're at 500,000. They've grown faster than I have recently. And you guys share each other's ads. But, like viral videos on TikTok don't always gain followers. There are a lot of people who have pretty big accounts that don't really have or had a huge video. It's not necessarily what gets you followers. It can get you followers, but this is so much more peaceful than live streams on TikTok. I just want you to know. Hi, y'all. I'm live over on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Hi, Landon. Yeah, like there's no need to hate because people might take their... Yeah, it's true. Guys, like, I don't understand why people are just so negative. People just give everybody a hard time. I've asked my daughter, how do you survive this? How do you survive living in this media age? And she's like, Mom, I don't post. And she doesn't really. Yeah. Anyway, what are you guys doing for Christmas? What do you like? A lot of you, I know sometimes it's just like, I just got to get away from like sometimes being around people you don't want to be around is like painful. I haven't posted. I know people are gonna be like, what happened to her? I just went to YouTube because TikTok got so toxic and painful. And no, and that's it. People just, what I've realized is I only have to, what happened to his chew toy? I'm only accountable to me and my family. And then if you want to hang out and be a part of my life when I do this, great. You're waiting for 12 a.m. to open presents? What? You stay up and wait? Okay, when I was younger, I used to just wake up really early and open all my presents before everybody got up. And then I'd go back to sleep. Ticked my mom off all the dang time. Those were my Santa presents. Biggest takeaway from 2020. Ooh. A reminder that, wow. My biggest takeaway from 2020 is this. I have learned that nothing is more important, nothing is urgent except taking care of your own house. In other words, yourself, the people that you love, like what's going on immediately around you. Like everybody thinks everything's urgent. Oh, I have to post about this. No. Nothing is as important as maintaining the relationships in your house, taking care of your own health and your own mental health, your own physical health. And so I'd say my big takeaway from 2020 is I spent too dang much time on social media, and I feel like I lost the year in terms of, reading and walking and doing what I love to do. So my message for 2021 is going to be spend less time on social media. I love Vegas. Kind of presents did I get when I was little? Always jammies at Christmas. Dolls. I love dolls. Yeah. Melbourne, 1:31 a.m. Hello. Yeah, little kid toys. I got an Easy Bake Oven one Christmas. I loved that. Oh, what do you need? Does he go potty? He's whining. Will you take him out?
Yeah.
Hey, go. Did you just wear the sweater? Go with Dad.
Set him down.
Okay. Oh. He's whining. He probably needs to go out.
Let's go potty.
It is. My New Year's plans. My New Year's plans are to set up a schedule where I spend 10% of the time that I spent on social media, and my plan is to start my physical health campaign, my mental health campaign, my intellectual health campaign, my spiritual health campaign, all the areas that I let go in 2020 because I thought I owed myself to like this hype, this media thing. I don't. Happy birthday to y'all. What? I get close. My mom does not know my style. Oh, what I do is I let my daughter pick the store, and then I pick the clothes in the store. Like I don't pick her clothes for her, but I do pick her clothes. You know what I mean? So like she picks the store she wants the clothes from, and then I help her pick that out. So I'll get her gift certificates to certain stores that I know she likes, but then, and so she can go pick those out on her own. Because that's like, if I give her $100 gift certificate to someplace, okay, you can go to that store and pick it out. But I know that she likes clothes from that store. But if I go spend the money, I pick them out. I hope time isn't fast in 2020. Like 20. What do you mean? Exactly. Why do I feel like my mom is girly? You're not. It's okay. I think my mom was kind of a priss. She was like a beauty queen type person, and she tried to make me that, and I wasn't. It's okay. I was girly. I love dresses, but I just wasn't prissy like my mom. 2020 went by fast. I lost 2020. Brian, I lost 2020. I don't feel like I became a better human in 2020. I think I became a worse human. I don't feel like I made any strides as a human being, except that I learned what not to do. I had them on because I can't see. Like I can't see without. I remember to put them on. Thanks. I think we spend way too dang much time on social media. And, I feel like this is a social media platform, kind of, but not really. Like YouTube, I feel like is a place where you can watch things and you can immerse yourself in some stories. And like, this scrolling that happens so much on like other platforms, it's just like endless. It's like, and you can get caught up sometimes on YouTube, but a lot of the ways I use YouTube is, if I want to learn about a topic or hear about something, I can search it up and I can watch it, and then I can go on to something else. It's not like this need to like, follow, engage. It's a little different. Merry Christmas, y'all. Oh, good. Caitlin, Merry Christmas to you. Have a beautiful and wonderful new year. And I hope to see you all here Saturday, 8:00. But I'm moving my live on Saturday to earlier. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm moving it to the afternoon so I can catch you guys overseas, over the pond, as I like to say, across the pond. Tamia's World. What do you do when someone gives you a gift you don't like? You just say, thank you. I really appreciate this. And then you put it away. You just say thank you, because accepting a gift, the gift is just as much about the giver as it is about you. You might think, oh, they wasted money. Don't hurt their feelings. You just take it. You say thank you and forget about it. What do you mean? Can I go live on Christmas on here? I could. I should do something. We could do something interesting on Christmas on here. Play a game. Right? I love playing games on live streams. So I used to do a lot of games on live streams when I didn't have as many followers on TikTok, because you could actually interact with people and people give you answers. But you get too many people in a live stream chat, you can't interact with people. We could do a Christmas. You see the games and puzzles. I got so many games and puzzles. It's not funny. Here, I got a question game. Like, I have so many question games. It's not funny. I don't know. I got lots of books around here too. I miss game night and dance parties. I did too, but it just got too much. You know what I'm saying, Michael? First of all, I can't do dance parties anymore because you can't play music. Game nights got so out of control because there were too many people coming in, we should do a game night on here. I love game nights. I miss game nights. I absolutely miss dance party and game night.
What are those?
So when I had only about let's say 200 or 300 followers, 200 or 300,000 followers on TikTok, I did dance nights where people requested songs. We had fun. I played games with people. We did wide mouth, all kinds of stuff. You're in Omaha. Yeah, I'm north of Omaha. I miss that stuff too. That's what I miss about. And people just start coming into lives and say hi to me, say hi to me, say hi to me. Yeah, okay. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone. Hope 2021 is a good year for all of you. Thank you, Caitlin. Have a good night. Those were pre-Brian, and now it would be more fun with him. Ha! Brian, we're going to play a game on my live stream with my hubby, Brian. We can play a game. We should do a game night on here with Brian. That'd be fun. Would you do that, Brian? You would? What'd he say? What? I don't see your comment. Brian, true dat. That's right. True dat. Brian said true dat. Brian said he'll play games with us on a live stream. That'd be fun. My hubby, Brian. Minute to win it style. Yes. Minute to win it style game. Bingo. We're playing minute to win it. We could do one right now. We could do a toilet paper stacking game. That's what we need to do. A minute to win it type games. That is hilarious. Brian and I could do minute to win it type games, and y'all could join us. What do you mean, have I ever visited Omaha before? I live there, buddy. I basically live there. I'm north of Omaha. I'm there all the time. Oh, that'd be so fun. A minute to win it challenges with Brian, YouTube Live. Oh, I love it. Bingo. Got to do that. Maybe we could do that tomorrow night when you get back. That would be a good, fun Christmas thing. A minute to win it live stream. Just different games that we could try. Oh my gosh, that would be so funny. Classic Christmas books. Little Match Girl. It's one of the saddest Christmas type, wasn't it? Do you remember the Little Match Girl?
Is it a classic?
That's a classic. The Little Match Girl? Of course it is. Of course, The Night Before Christmas. Meeting Americans. Yeah. Of course I'm American. I should have read The Night Before Christmas. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house that a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. But guess what? I can't find any of my children's books. So I'm having to borrow children's books from people. You're in South Omaha? Isn't that Papillion and stuff? Good day, mate. I can't speak in an Australian accent. Anyway. Well, The Little Match Girl or It Was the Night Before Christmas. Anyway, so
The night before.
Do I have it right there? Oh, Brian didn't find it. I used to read The Night Before Christmas to my kids every Christmas Eve, of course. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house.
Big book.
Not the creature was stirring, not even a mouse. I know, a great big one. Anyway, y'all, okay. So I just wanted to come on here and preview, of course. Remember, next Thursday, I'll be talking more in depth about these two books. We'll have a discussion in the chat. And I think, and then what I'll do is after we've had our discussion, I'll do a total review of my absolute impressions after talking to you guys and everything. I'll review everything that I really liked and didn't like, but I don't want to give you too much before we talk about them together because, you know, like I don't want to. Night Before Christmas. I forget who wrote it. It's a poem, but that's all. I forget. I don't know. Anyway, so Brian, did you find out how much these books are, and can you get them?
Like 22 to 23.
22 to 23 online, and
I didn't find that one.
He didn't find this one. Anyway, this one's at Barnes and Noble. But you might pick up one of those books and read them. We're going to talk about them more in depth Thursday. I will pick some books that are like trendier, but you guys, Jordan Peterson is totally trendy. Dude, the guy like has been in hiding for the last year, basically. Go look up Jordan Peterson. It's like his whole story is crazy. $16 for this one. So you might pick up either one of these or both of them. I hope I gave you enough info about them. This is a biography about Jordan Peterson. Check him out on YouTube. There are millions. I mean, but this is a good biography. And then World of Wonders, the book of the year, Barnes and Noble book of the year. Pick up one of these. We'll be talking about them in the chat next week. And then I'll do a full review of what I think of these books afterwards. And I will preview the books that we're going to do next week. Jordan Peterson has a new book on pre-order right now. Absolutely, he does. There's a new book on pre-order right now. He just did a live stream about it. Absolutely. You can get it for Christmas. But I know, but it's true. You guys are awesome. Your views are down. Well, obviously they're down. I'm not posting. I'm taking a break.
It's Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve. Like, why wouldn't they be down? The people who are here are people who, like me, are just like, hey, let's hang out on Christmas Eve. I would hope that most people have things to do on Christmas Eve. Melbourne, I would love to go to Australia sometime. I would love to. Anyway, so next week, come back, maybe read one of those books. I'm telling you, the Jordan Peterson thing, like, that's huge right now. Clement Clark Moore, that's right. Oh my gosh, thank you. That's crazy. Anyway, hugs to you all. I hope that you have a beautiful and wonderful Christmas Eve. No, let's just hope that the new year is better. No, it was not Dr. Seuss. That the new year, that 2021 brings everyone blessings and positivity. Ollie, he's mad. Come here, Ollie. Come here. Let's say goodnight. Oh, he's my baby going to say goodnight. Ollie, tell everybody, Ollie's new in our lives too. And we're hoping that with Ollie, 2021 is better. And I just hope that for all of us, for the world, 2021 is just less painful, less hate, people not throwing crap in each other's faces. And remember, this is what I've learned about my life and everybody else's life. It's that old Bible verse, take the log out of your own eye before you try taking the splinter out of somebody else's. So that's it. Take care of your own house first before you try dealing with anybody else's. It's true. Grayson says, good night, Ollie. Good night, Ollie. Ollie can say good night. I got to teach him to wave. Wave. Bye, Ollie. Anyway, hugs you all. We may do like some kind of fun game thing. That would be hilarious. A minute to win it thing live. I love it. But I will be live Saturday for cooking stuff. Crafts and cooking stuff is on Saturday. Next Tuesday, I'll be doing lullabies and children's stories. And then Thursday nights, we'll be doing book club stuff. And we'll just be live here because you know what? It's safer, at least for now. And I want to just continue to like share my life with you in the capacity that is healthy for me. So good night, y'all. Say good night, Ollie. Hugs, everyone. Merry Christmas Eve. Bye-bye.